Welcome to the pre-work course for the Drug and Alcohol-Free Workplace Reasonable Suspicion Documentation Supervisory Training. My name is Jill Smith and I will be facilitating this module. I would like to start by giving you some background information regarding my workplace. We are a precision metal manufacturing facility located in Bangor, Maine with 450 employees. The plant manufactures components for steam and gas turbines to be used at power generation sites around the globe. Plant employees work on various types of machines and equipment, some of which you can see listed here. All of these require that they be very safety conscious. Effective January 1st, 2012, the site will be implementing a new drug and alcohol-free workplace policy. The site has always conducted pre-employment drug testing, but will begin doing random drug testing, follow-up or return to work drug and alcohol testing, and reasonable suspicion drug or alcohol testing. All employees received program training in October, and the site supervisors received an additional 3 hours of training at that time. The training covered details of the new testing program, including the state-approved policy, the actual testing itself, and the detailed logistics of the testing. The supervisory training covered many aspects of substance abuse in the workplace, such as understanding the drugs of abuse, including alcohol, recognizing signs and symptoms of misuse or abuse, identifying what actions and circumstances constitute reasonable suspicion, and the resources available for assistance. During the supervisory training, we also specifically discussed the role of the supervisor with regard to the program, as outlined here. For purposes of my training presentation, you will be playing the role of a supervisor at our facility. To give you a bit more foundational knowledge, we will briefly review the use of the constructive confrontation method when dealing with a potential reasonable suspicion situation. Step 1 is identification of job performance indicators and other observable behaviors. The second step is documentation of the specifics of what you identified in the first step. Step number 3, confirmation. This involves verifying the documented items with a second trained supervisor. The final step is where the supervisor confronts the employee about what behavior has been identified, documented, and confirmed. While the supervisors found the previous training to be informative and beneficial, the post-training evaluations and subsequent participant interviews revealed the need for additional reasonable suspicion training, including specifics on step number 2 of the constructive confrontation process. Documentation. Therefore, follow-up supervisory training on reasonable suspicion documentation as part of the drug and alcohol training will be conducted in class on Monday, November 28th. No other pre-work will be required. Thank you for your participation.